Welcome back, guys. Harry here, known as Trade Shop, and oh my god, Ethereum is absolutely killing it. Look, it tapped our resistance perfectly. I told you that this level was gonna get hit and we were gonna have a rejection, and we hit my target to the T here. And yesterday we were hovering about here, and then I said, I am looking for my target to be hit properly. Price came down, made a low here, and then shot up straight to my target and had a small rejection here. So nice to see that happening. Give a shout out, give a like to the TA. And now we're moving up and onwards. It looks good on the 4 hour. Momentum is towards the downside. So maybe a bit of consolidation, but I'm looking for Ethereum really, you know, to keep going, to be honest. I mean, I'm not bearish on Ethereum until we take out its low at 2.5. Yeah, today we could have a bit of a fill down here to 2620. But I don't think 2620. Yeah, it would just be breaking below this low, fill the range. Yeah, 2612. It makes sense. But ultimately, I am looking for this 2.9 target to be hit, and for Ethereum after that to keep going up. 3200 I don't think is out of the question. Pullbacks along the way, of course, but Ethereum is looking great. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, weekly is amazing. Daily, Stokes are up there. Yeah, so maybe a bit of, today a bit of selling and then come back and then continue up and onwards. Now, looking at Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin here is doing something very, very, very interesting. And, we do have a good video today, so be sure to stick around. But Bitcoin is doing something very, very, very interesting. And remember yesterday, guys, and I told you this yesterday, I drew it out to the T. Go and watch yesterday's video. You will be really, really surprised. I said, for me to get bearish, it reached our zone. Remember I was telling us that in this area here, I'm looking for the rejection. I need the daily candle to what? To close bearish. We got that. Break its own low. We got that. And now, to be honest, technically, we should see this candle start to drive down and start to fill the range and continue down. Which is lining up with my 3-day analysis that I broke down, that major signal, right? We have this major signal here where we come up and then we break down, touch this properly, major opportunity, and shoot up like this. So I think that's what it looks like it's gonna happen. And that was the bounce, I think. So it's not confirmed yet. What I do need to confirm this is I would like to see another daily closure and then break the wick of that, and then I can confirm, then it looks like we're going downside. But 4 hour has made a bit of a range. If we do close below 53.44, I do think this will, we bounced off it just now, and I do think the next closure below, we will see that move down and probably eventually reach that $45,000 mark. I do think we do see that. So Bitcoin in a very, very delicate situation here, and I think it does have the chance to put in its lower high. So, we're gonna look at alts because alts have been pumping, and it's very interesting. Bitcoin dominance also heading down here. We can see Bitcoin dominance. This is the future. Here we go. You can see Bitcoin dominance now closing below my range on the daily, which is very, very, very dangerous situation. And I wonder when Bitcoin does roll over here and start to head down, will that affect the alts? We will look at a few alts today, which one is about to go. So we'll have a look at Polkadot, Elrond and Cardano, and just have, just see what they're doing. So let's start with Cardano here. And Cardano, you can see, has picked up finally, and we can start clearing some of these levels here. We have held this base here quite nicely, and now we're starting to move towards the upside. So we have a clear resistance here on the daily. Now let's jump down to the lower time frames and see what we can see here. What am I expecting? Well, I am expecting maybe a short-term pullback once we reach around this area at 1.14. But looking how daily is shaping up, it is starting to look very, very, very good here. We can see, I think we have caught this amazing trend line here. So I'm looking for a move. Yep, you can see this regression like so. And I definitely do think that now we start moving out of this area. And I do think we start to breach all-time high. And I do think we start, as soon as we start closing above. Now, if I was looking for entries on this, I would probably, I would wait for a nice pullback. This would have been your best entry here. Very simple pattern. Most people take this pattern. You can see why we had that breakout on the 1 hour, something like that. And you have this, right? So boom, broken out nicely. So yeah, I would wait maybe for a retest back here. If it does retest back here, I do think that could be an opportunity for some upside targets here. Let's see what we got on the daily. Bring it up to here. Yeah, I do have some targets up here at 1.6 and I do have at 1.8. So we'll see how that goes. Next, let's have a look at Polkadot and see what Polkadot on the other hand is looking an ugly chart, to be honest. I don't like Polkadot at the moment. Putting in lower highs, closing below, breaking structure. I mean, this pivot now can be moved down to here and that's its last chance. This is its last pivot before it starts changing its whole structural. It's not holding as strong as the others, right? And we can see that now, you know, Polkadot really is just putting a lower high structure. Daily momentum is turning up though, but there is maybe one sign of hope, these two, but we need one more test. I mean, it's just very boring price action. I would look, if it was to come and swipe down here at 26, I would look at that as another opportunity. So keep your eyes on that. If it does come back down here to 26, I do see that as an opportunity, but not very impressed with Polkadot. Need to see that play out a bit. But what about Elrond? Let's have a look. Thought I had it on my list. No, I don't want OKX. Is that a, let's see how decent this chart is. I mean, it's alright. We'll use it. Actually, no. Get it there. There we go. So this, on the other hand, very nice lows putting in. So you can see it's putting in a very nice higher low structure. Daily momentum is also turning up, yeah, quite nicely here. We do have this nice resistance here, which is beautiful to see. So if we do start popping up against above that resistance, I do think we do see some nice price action back up to all-time highs and some projections of how high this can go after all-time highs. We can probably pop up to somewhere like this. I will put these levels in. So these are some of the projections here, 272 and 320. Let's go and jump down on the lower time frame, see what type of structure we are forming. Yeah, I mean, we do have a range. If we do close below 174, I do think we have a bit of downside pressuring. Looking at Stokes, they do look like they do want to cross down to the downside. As for opportunities on this, I would be looking at any swipe, you know, because it's probably, you can see here, there's a clear regression here, you know, coming in something like this. So if it was to swipe somewhere back around its old low, then it looks good for some upside, but I really don't want to see it start breaking structure. So as soon as it breaks this structure, it could be bad. So that's pretty much it for today. That's about the altcoins and Ethereum and stuff. That being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, and until next time, peace.